Hey everybody, it's Henry, and here we are at the end of session 2 of Act First Summer Stock Theater Club, and what a great couple of weeks. What a great month it's been with all these great kids and such creativity. They're learning so much about their local history and how to write plays that make sense, and they're very funny actually. The one that they are going to be performing tomorrow, actually, at Festival by the Sea, um, is called The Missing. Let me get it right. The musical mystery of the missing mermaid mayor from Manchester under the sea. Um, it's great. They were interested in when the first train came up to Manchester from Salem, and there was service back and forth to Manchester in 1845. Um, and so, of course, being mostly 9-year-old girls and a couple 6-year-olds and one 8-year-old, they wanted to do a show about mermaids. And so they had this sort of alternate universe, mermaid world, Manchester under the sea. And they had heard about the Iron Horse coming to Manchester, and so they decided they wanted to have an underwater train from Salem to Manchester and back. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it because we want you to come see it. They're doing 2 performances tomorrow in the garden of the Manchester Historical Museum. And I have to say, if you've not been to that museum, you're missing out. It's a beautiful, beautiful museum run by Beth Wellen, a good friend of mine, and her staff of volunteers. Great people. Really fantastic and fascinating museum. It used to be a private home. The Trask House. It's at 10 Union Street, right downtown in Manchester by the Sea, across from the beautiful library there, who also reached out and were very helpful with us. We had a wonderful interview with a woman named Slim Proctor, who gave us so much history. And we just had a great time. We were on Singing Beach almost every day, or in Lobster Cove that the girls called Mermaid Lagoon. Really, really fun. So if you want to come and see the show tomorrow, it's Saturday at 11 and 3 in the garden behind the Trask House, the Manchester Historical Museum. And then Monday, we start our final and third session for the summer of our Act First Summer Stock Theater Club. The play they actually decided on last year when we performed The Wizard of Gloz at the beautiful new Greek amphitheater outside of Sawyer Free Library. And we're going to be performing it again there. And it starts Monday. It's a 2-week session, August 3rd through the 14th. And they last year decided they wanted to write Gilly Gloster and the Fish Stick Factory. So if you have not registered them and you would still like to, it's a mixed age group, ages 6 to 13. If you have an older teen who would like to come and be a counselor, an assistant with me, great, welcome. We have an open door policy always, so parents are also welcome to join us and have fun. We are going to be walking all over downtown Gloucester. We're going to be going up into the clock tower of City Hall, listening to the bell and seeing what's up in the highest part of the clock tower. We're going to go down into the archives and look at old maps and writings from the 18th century. And we're going to take the water taxi over to Rocky Neck and meet some of the artists there. And maybe have an ice cream cone. And we're going to walk over to Stage 4 Park, back down the boulevard. We're going to look at the public art. We're going to walk down the Harbor Walk. We're going to do so many things. The Fitzhenry Lane House. So many things to do in downtown. And so that's a 2-week session, August 3rd to the 14th, ages 6 to 14, 13. And it's a 2-week workshop, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Gilly Gloster and the Fish Stick Factory. That's all I really have right now. We are casting, though, for The Medium, which will open the first week in October, running 3 weekends. This is Judith Sargent Murray's first play. I've talked about it before. It hasn't been produced in 220 years, and we're bringing it back. And we are still looking for some actors. So if you're interested in performing, please let me know. Again, we are an intergenerational theater company, and while this play isn't particularly for littler kids, We do have one 8-year-old in the play, soon to be 9, and then we're looking for some, some teens and 20-somethings especially. So get a hold of me at northshorefolk.org, and you can also register online there for our summer program. Thanks a lot, everybody. We're having a great summer. Hope you are too. Look at me. I'm like a lobster. Ugh, it's so dark and getting toasted every single day. So I got to go and put something on this. Thanks, everybody. See you next week on Talk It Up. Go share this. Talk it up with your friends. All right. Thanks. Bye.